First up, an ordinary search in extraordinary circumstances.
Martine Wright and Nick Wiltshire met in 2003 and are getting married in just 2 months' time.
I sort of need to have her around me because she's just like, you know, kind of tells me what to do and and all that type of thing.
I think Nick is such a strong person. I know that he'll love me for the rest of my life.
But for Martine, walking up the aisle to marry Nick will be special in more ways than one. Martine spent about a year in hospital learning to walk on prosthetic legs. And now, nothing stands in her way.
Absolutely fantastic! Woo! Wipe out!
And the next thing this determined woman is setting her sights on is finding a family home for her and Nick to begin married life.
It's going to be the home that we're going to live in for the next sort of 10, 20 years, and we can see, you know, us starting our family, us raising our kids there. We've spent a long time waiting for this. As a result, this move is so important, and we need to feel like that it's the right house.
And I'm going to do everything in my power to help them. Hi, Martine.
Nice to meet you.
How are you doing?
Good, good.
What a great spot this is.
I know,
Beautiful.
it's beautiful. That's why we're actually getting married here in a couple of months' time.
Fantastic.
So we were just trying to work out where our bridal suite is.
Yeah.
It's just up there somewhere.
I know you're renting somewhere close by. Give us the quick sort of heads up of what we're looking for.
There are the definite minimum sort of things that we need. Number one, accessibility for me, whether it's on my wheelchair or my legs, and definitely potential office space for Nick, because being a photographer, he works from home.
Yeah, I'm going to need a certain amount of space to probably outside of the house. And I much prefer it to be outside of the house where clients can come in and then I can show them my work.
We're quite different. I think I'm more practical, and I think Nick will walk into a property and his heart will lead his head, whereas my head will lead my heart, if that makes sense, sort of thing. So a bit more romantic.
Okay.
You know.
Is she right?
No, you see, yeah. Yeah, she's always right.
So Martine needs a practical pad with potential to grow, and that means a bungalow with a big garden.
Whereas Nick wants to be at one with nature. For him, it's about a rural setting and a sense of community, plus space in the garden to house his photography business.
So, picture perfect versus practically perfect in every way.
Martine and Nick are getting married in 2 months.
Really? They might let you be a page boy. You look good in velvet knickerbockers.
Shut up! Martine's keyword is potential, and Nick wants to work from home in a room with a view.
Bungalows may have a reputation for being boring, but believe me, they're not just for the pipe and slippers brigade. Most sit on a fairly princely patch, and this particular one's a whopper, with loads of space to extend into and 2 large outbuildings for Nick's studio.
It came on the market just over a week ago, and already serious interest from the local property developers has turned it into Hertfordshire's hot property. So we can't afford to dawdle with a decision. But before we go in the house, I wanted you to see this. The whole plot, front to back, is 280 feet here.
Wow.
Oh my God, that's huge.
It is absolutely huge.
That's huge. So it goes further down.
It goes further than you can see,
Than what we
because
can
it goes
see.
beyond that pagoda
Beautifully
thing,
kept
so-
garden.
There's no doubting the potential of the plot size, but will the existing property be big enough for their immediate needs?
The only thing that I kind of get immediately from this room, it is kind of narrow. And, you know, OK, you know, we could do the whole open plan thing, but it feels quite dark along this sort of side. And you just think to yourself, well, there isn't a great deal to kind of get more into it.
There's a lot more you could do at that,
Yes.
but it's going to come at a cost, a time scale, all those things need to be factored in.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely.
Doesn't sound like a yes to me, Phil. I think this search is far from over.
The first thing that springs to mind is a bit small.
It's a bit compact.
It is a bit small.
I mean, what I possibly could do is have...
I like that. What I could possibly do. This is encouraging.
No, I was just thinking, you're going to have that for the clients and stuff, and this could be my little office.
What, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
that'd be fantastic, but...
Did that put a bit of a different spin on the...
Not really. What do you think?
I mean, I think the thing for me is that I've realised that, you know, we are paying for this huge garden. And obviously we did ask for that in the beginning, our requirements, but I just can't get my head around. We've got a huge garden, but we've got quite a small house. So I think, personally, for me, I'd like a bigger house, slightly smaller garden.
OK. Point taken.
Yeah.
Well made.
Yeah.
We'll move on.
Brilliant. Next house.
Something tells me this plucky pair aren't quite as ready for an extensive project as they think. The property developers of South Herts can rest easy.
But I can't, and I'm already one really very good house down. So the pressure mounts. We're in Redbourn, just a 10-minute drive from St Albans, but quite possibly one of the cutest villages I've ever seen. It has this fantastic village green.
Beautiful. You imagine...
I think in terms of the community, you couldn't want for a better one. It actually won Village of the Year a few years ago.
Really?
Yeah. So people love it. People move here specifically because of the feel of Redbourn and all the amenities. What do you make of that, though?
I can walk across all of that because it's got concrete paths.
Yeah.
You can go and fetch him out of the pub.
Yeah, that's it.
Exactly.
Or out the cricket, watching the cricket.
And there's direct access, to the pub, basically. So it's fine.
Well, look, come on. I've arranged to meet Kirstie up at the house. Hopefully she'll be on time, but she's got the keys.
Brilliant.
Right. Excellent. Cool.
OK, then.
This property is not just about the lovable location, it has renovation potential and room to move in without having to start work immediately.
It is at the top end of their budget, but with 3 ground floor bedrooms and a ready-made office in the garden for photographer Nick, I'm hoping this could be their forever family home.
There is one hitch, a bedroom in the roof.
All the rooms are just that much bigger than where we came from.
Yeah, immediately when you walk in here,
definitely.
it's a lot wider.
Nick, what's running through your mind?
I'm starting to sort of design it now. I think it's kind of nice. I like the chalet place down the bottom of the garden. I mean, I'm just looking over the back there. You're not overlooked.
You are not overlooked at all.
Right.
No.
You're not overlooked at all. Very private, lovely garden, perfect environment for children, completely safe, has a very nice feel.
Something tells me that Kirstie quite likes this one.
No, I get a feeling of things.
Yes.
Yeah. And
So do I, Kirstie.
you know, good, you see?
And I'm getting the feeling Nick's as sold on this house as you are, Kirstie.
Oh, well, this is ideal, isn't it? Essentially, just having a place where I can kind of like work and then another place where clients can come along and see my work, basically.
Yeah.
So
it's a showroom. It's a showroom. It's an office.
Yeah.
And it's a place to escape.
Yeah,
you know, when you
absolutely.
work from home, I often find
Yeah.
you need to be somewhere, and particularly when you start a family,
Well, absolutely.
you know, you need to get away, and
Well,
it needs to be like Dad's office.
Absolutely.
Stay out.
It is the shed at the bottom of the garden, so, you know, I'll put...
And
you
it's
know.
quite palatial by shed standards.
I think so, actually. I think all my friends would be rather jealous.
The romantic in Nick may have quickly fallen for Redbourn's charms, but I think the converted roof space could prove to be a sticking point for Martine.
I don't know how accessible that is at all for you. Could you get up there? Would you ever...
I can get upstairs, but I had this ideal situation in my head that our house wouldn't have stairs, and I can get everywhere in my house because it's my home. I'm not saying that this is a no, I'm just saying that there's still a question mark over it because of this.
We want to find the ideal home, and there's lots of things about this house that are ideal. This isn't.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a huge responsibility to get this one right.
You have no worries.
Are you saying that you have a lot of worries?
I, on the other hand... Yeah, no, you can laugh. I took Dina and Pradeep into the house, and it was just like, small was the catchphrase. And then I said, how does it compare to the other things you've seen? Because they've seen a lot of things, like 30 to 50 things. And they said, oh, it's the smallest thing we've seen.
Whoops.
Oh, I know, you could knock me over with a feather. I'm just here to see how the other half live. Oh, look, you matched the cushion. Oh.
Cushion. You could just about see the hills from when we were at the back of the house.
Oh, I see.
You could just
From
about
your
see.
office, you mean?
Yes, from my office.
Right.
Which is really nice.
Lovely.
But it is a good road, isn't it? It looks
No, it's got a really nice feeling to it.
There you are.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
So, what were your thoughts?
Definitely got potential, and we could double the size of the kitchen and put another third onto the living room. And you'll probably know that there's a but coming. But what I keep worrying about is the room upstairs.
Do you think we could revert it, actually take out the stairs completely anyway.
Yes.
They happen to have got a bed up there, and they can use it in that way. But
It's
the
a
house
useful
wasn't built or
storage.
designed
It's
with
a
that
useful
in mind.
storage, and ladies don't go into the attic and get boxes and
No,
suitcases.
no.
Their partners do.
Yes, of course, you're right.
So, you know,
Well, at least it seems they're thinking about it. Let's hope this positivity is catching.
You know what they say about the early bird? Well, I'm up with the lark this morning, and I've got a bungalow on the western tip of Hertfordshire that will have Nick and Martine singing. It's situated on the outskirts of Tring, which means the glorious Chiltern Hills are just at the foot of the road.
The house is on one level with a huge garden and 2 outbuildings.
What's more, it's on the market at a whopping £125,000 under budget. Come on in. So helpful, not too many steps.
No,
There's one
access is
little
great
one.
there. Access is great.
Now, this room would be a bedroom.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great sized room. I think it's very square, so that means if we had this as a bedroom, we could have a double bed in it, and I could still get round with my wheelchair.
Yeah,
But at least Nick could still get out of his side of the bed, which has been a problem.
And then in here, we've got sort of 3 rooms interlinked.
Wow.
You could choose how you use the different rooms.
This is quite nice, though, the way you've still got the option of shutting the doors and things like that if you want to. I think it's quite nice.
Quite a nice flow.
The way it flows, yeah, exactly. It's got a really nice feeling. I can't describe what the feeling is, but...
Got a certain cottage kind of feel to it, hasn't it?
It's on the market at £375,000.
Wow, that really surprises me, considering, you know, that's over £100,000 cheaper than the one we saw yesterday.
It's a lot of opportunity to do.
And, you know, to be honest, the one I saw yesterday afternoon, you know, in Redbourn wasn't... It didn't make me have this feeling.
What do you reckon, Nick? Could you see how this might work?
Yes, I can.
I sense a but.
Yeah, it's not a but. I just feel like I need a little bit of convincing myself of, you know, how kind of quiet and, you know, kind of natural it is.
OK.
There is enough mature garden down there to be able to kind of make it more, you know, isolated feeling. You know, I know that sounds a bit naff, but I guess that's something that I want to feel as if, you know, we're in a bit more of an isolated position.
Looks like Nick's heart still lies in Redbourn. Could there be trouble in paradise?
You got a feeling about it, haven't you?
I don't know where that feeling is coming from. I mean, I know that's maybe the way that my mind works. And we went to go and see that place yesterday in Redbourn, and it was, what, £120,000 more.
Yes.
And I look at this place,
Yeah.
and I think, actually,
Yeah.
we could do that
Yeah.
to a property,
Absolutely.
and we could bring it up
We'd
to
do it.
scratch.
The good thing about the Redbourn place for me was that the actual kind of plot that it was on wasn't just a dum 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 dum, you know, like, you know, oh, I'm in the street. I was thinking that hopefully we were going to find something a little bit more romantic.
Yeah.
And to me, actually, the Redbourn place was a little bit more romantic.
I prefer this house
Yes, I'm sure you do.
to what the other one.
Yeah.
Do you prefer the other house to this?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's, you know, to be honest, yes.
You know what? I'm actually quite relieved that they're having a bit of an argument down there, which I think is incredibly positive. They are different. They do want different things. I think it's very, very healthy. It's good communication between house hunters. That's something that Kirstie would be very jealous of right now. However, they're not going to buy this house if they can't agree on it. So I'm going to have one last tug at Nick's heartstrings. It's not right outside the house, but we've only come up 100 yards. But I wanted you to see the footpath, the Chilterns, that is, you know, proper open countryside.
Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful little church there.
Yeah. I don't know whether this might put a different angle on it for you, Nick.
I'm warming to it. Or I'm being warmed to it.
I'm hoping my final property will be something they agree on. This detached 2-bed cottage is perched on the edge of the Chilterns in the tiny village of Wigginton.
The property is smaller than the Tring house and in dire need of redecoration, but at £155,000 under budget, it's a developer's dream, and I just know Nick's going to love the location.
Just before I show you the house, which is up this cul-de-sac street here, I just wanted to kind of set the scene.
No, absolutely. I'm raring to be let go. Should we wear a job?
Go on then, have a look.
Come back, though. That's it now. Let's see it.
We've done it. Bye. It's OK, you can come back. We love you, really. So Nick's obviously smitten with the scenery, but I think Martine's going to take a bit of convincing. On paper, this is a great property, but it doesn't quite have the walk-in wow factor of Tring. This is a small house.
Yeah.
There's no getting away from that. I think it's a perfectly comfortable, very nice house. You could extend it to the back, you could extend it to the side. There's the garage.
Garage there.
Even to the front.
Right.
A lot of the bungalows further up the cul-de-sac have successfully made very big houses.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Nick?
It's gorgeous. You know, you look out the window, you can see trees. You know, it's beautiful.
It's more villagey, definitely. It just, first of all, looks a bit small.
What this property lacks is an outbuilding for Nick's photography business, but he's struggling to see any negatives. Could you get your office up in the corner there?
I think so. And I was just thinking you could put the office up there and have a raised bed and maybe a patch just in front of it.
Where does this sit in terms of Tring, Redbourn and here?
It definitely feels the first. It feels like this is my favourite. I don't think Martine is going to be as hot as I am.
Oh, really? Oh.
So that's Redbourn with the upstairs bedroom out of the running, but I think the Tring property is still Martine's firm favourite.
I just feel like here, yeah, we have got fields over there, but I feel like at the same time I feel a little closed in. I don't know why. And I think location-wise I'm very comfortable with Tring, and I can see the potential in the house.
Nick didn't seem quite as comfortable in Tring, did he?
So you haven't made my life any easier, Phil, at all.
Never mind, Martine, you're not the first lady to be left dazed and confused by Phil's bedside manner.
That's good size.
Oh, yeah.
That's about the same size as the living room, isn't it? Now, so it would be...
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
Twice as big.
We'll go round in circles here. Hopefully we're going to sort it out. You all right?
Yeah, not bad.
Hello.
How's the thought process looking?
A
bit jumbled up still.
Yeah.
I'm getting a headache,
Yeah.
You know, it's a beautiful location. You know, you've definitely brought us to one of the favourite villages.
Could you make the house work?
I think, again, it's slightly more complicated with extending it and things like that. And I think any house could come up in Tring, I suppose, whereas this location...
Quite rare.
So I imagine you have quite a few buyers that are quite interested in things.
That would be good to sleep on it.
Don't know how much sleep we can have. No, it will be. It will be good to maybe mull it over a nice cold pint or something and just have a chat about it.
Yeah. Well, I'm playing catch-up now, and luckily the morning brings with it a bit of clarity for our nearly newlyweds, Martine and Nick.
Yesterday, the wilds of Wigginton impressed Nick, and the small two-bed cottage was his first choice. But for Martine, easily accessible Tring took top spot, with its large flat garden and open-plan living space.
Tring it was then?
Yes.
Came the front runner?
In the end, after a few sleepless hours
and...
stressful conversations.
Morning.
Was it difficult? Was it difficult to reach that?
For me, I don't think it was as difficult as...
Yeah.
For him?
Maybe.
Yeah. No, I woke up and I just thought the Wigginton place, I was living the dream a little bit and I've always wanted a place out in the countryside. But the realisation is that, for our time of our lives, it might not just be the right place for us right now.
Fair enough. If Martine and Nick secure this property at its asking price, they would still have £125,000 left in their budget to build the bungalow of their dreams.
And we're hoping a few reassuring words from a local architect will help make things more concrete. This is where we were hoping to be able to extend the house.
It's certainly got a lot of potential, this property.
That's been my keyword.
This bungalow is 2 rooms deep and can be extended fairly simply, but what Martine and Nick will have to consider is how to utilise the space in the centre of the house without losing light.
I've just done a little sketch of the basic layout. Obviously I haven't drawn plans of the whole building, but as you can see, we've got the living room there, which is divided into 2. Clearly we've got the potential in some form to come out into the garden.
I really like the idea of a garden sort of living space, you know.
Bob, I'm going to ask you one of those really annoying questions. You know what it's going to be.
Yes.
But in order to do something like that, what would it cost and how long would it take?
That's perfect.
Well, the second bit's the easiest. I mean, it's usually a year door to door, one way or another. Right. I mean, because you've got planning, you've got to find builders. Cost-wise, you're probably talking about £50,000–60,000.
Brilliant.
Bob, that's extremely helpful.
Okay.
Thank
Bob.
you. Thanks ever so much.
Given us a lot to think about.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we should probably reconvene somewhere else and work out what we're going to do about it.
Yeah.
Good
Yes. Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
So that's the potential sorted out. If Martine and Nick want this house and pay the asking price of £375,000 plus 60k for the extension budget, they'd still be a whopping £65,000 under budget.
But that's not good enough for me. I'm going to try and cut an even better deal here. So what would you like to do from here?
I think we would like to put down an offer on it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I need a definite rather than a think.
No, definite.
Yeah,
I think weighing up everything. It's a lovely area, and we've discussed it long and hard, and we definitely want to put an offer in.
That's great news. I'm delighted. It happens to be my favourite house, and it was the one that I hoped that you would pick. We're going to ignore completely the asking price. That is what they would like to achieve for it. I don't believe it's worth that. The value of that house, I'm not convinced, is any more than £350,000.
Right.
So £350,000 is our cut-off point, if you're happy with that.
Yeah, I mean, we were going to come here today, and I was going to suggest £350,000.
So why don't we say £335,000?
Okay.
As an opening bid.
Yeah, that would be a great starting point, definitely, yeah.
Happy with that note?
No, absolutely. Yeah, cheaper the better.
Janine, it's Phil Spencer. Hi. We've just been sitting here discussing the whys and wherefores of the house and really debating the value and struggling, I'm afraid, to justify the price that's being asked. Given what they would need to spend in order to make the house work, we've come up with a valuation in today's market, in today's state, of £335,000. And it's not meant to be cute, it's not meant to be cheeky, we're not trying to be clever. That is genuinely what we feel the house is worth. Thanks, Janine, good luck, cheers, bye-bye. Hello. Hi, Janine. Hi. Yeah. Right, I see that would be a fairly difficult pill for them to swallow. We've been sitting here, again, debating the what-ifs. I reiterate that Nick and Martine feel that the house is worth what they have just offered. However, they also accept that it is quite a unique house and they have a fairly unique set of requirements. So it begs the question, are they prepared to pay more than they feel it's worth in the market today? And the answer to that is yes, that they would pay in excess of what they feel it's worth. And there is one final step and one final offer, which is £343,000. And okay, that would be terrific. Thanks, Janine, good luck. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Great stuff. We'll see what comes out of that.
They're going to be, I tell you, they're going to be brave if they turn that offer down.
Oh, God, I don't like this waiting, though.
We don't have to wait, we just offer them...
No.
If you really don't like it, we'll just pay them what they want.
No, let's go your way, Phil, definitely.
Absolutely.
Sounds good to me.
Hi, Janine, how did you get on? I'll talk to them right now, but 343 was... I'll let you know either way. Thanks, Janine. Bye. We've got them where we want them.
Really? I was trying to read your face there and it just wasn't working at all.
They wanted 375. She did talk them down to 355. Given all that we've talked about, they would do a deal today at 350.
That's 25,000 under the asking price. So...
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Are you sure?
I don't understand. It's all money.
Janine, we've got a deal. 350 off the market. Your guys are moving to rented. They're absolutely delighted to pay it. Fantastic. Thank you very much for your help. Terrific. Bye.
Phil,
Thank
you're
you.
man.
Well done.
Absolute man. Thank you ever so much.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Excellent.
I think we all better order another round of this.
Excellent. We got a house. Oh, well done, Phil. No, seriously, well done.
It's a great house.
Fantastic.
I think it'll suit you very nicely. You'll be very, very happy there, and I wish you all the best of luck for this year.
Thank you so much.
Oh, Phil, my hero.
I've done a few decent deals over the years, but I tell you, that one really counted. Great house, great price, and a great couple.
It's absolutely brilliant. I mean, the next thing for us, the big thing, is the extension. So we're happy with where we are, definitely, you know, and we can really see ourselves living here for quite a few years.
And that's not their only cause for celebration. 8 weeks ago, surrounded by close friends and family, Martine achieved her goal by walking down the aisle to marry Nick.
That was really important to me to do that, and for Nick, but also for my family and for my dad to walk me down the aisle, you know, in a long dress, and, you know, to my husband to be. That was a special time.
I kind of had a little bit of a tear, I have to say, but I mean, I was fine, I was all right, but it was absolutely incredible. You looked amazing, and we're just little king and queen, weren't we, for the day? You know, which is really special, you know.
In the market town of Hitchin, where I'm searching, homes currently sell in 21 days on average. 33 minutes by train to central London, it's become a popular choice.
Dinner's ready, everyone.
I'm helping a North London family find the perfect home in Hertfordshire for 3 generations.
Where you guys going to sit over there? Coming back together. It's a new start, a new way of living.
I'm really, really excited about it.
For single mum and social worker Debbie and retired nurse and gran Celia, the move will benefit everyone.
I just want to be around my family, do things together, see they grow up.
It's about being together and love and warmth and learning from each other.
Celia has sold her house and Debbie is remortgaging hers to fund their move. But Celia and all her stuff are now crammed into Debbie's home.
It's difficult. All of the contents of Mum's 3-bedroom house in my 3-bedroom house.
You just can't find things.
You couldn't find your trousers the other day. It was a little bit tricky.
Living together has meant Celia has been able to help busy mum Debbie, but she still needs her own space.
The garden's too small.
Finding a house that offers that near to where they live has been difficult.
We were looking in London initially, but we couldn't find a large garden for an annex or somewhere that already has an annex, not within our price range. So we decided to sort of look further out. In Hitchin, it's about an hour and 10 minutes from where my girls go to school.
Eldest daughter Kada is about to sit her exams, so will commute back to school in North London with her sister Maya. Youngest daughter, Anaya, will start primary school close to where they move.
My daughters want to stay in school in Enfield, so everybody will have to wake up very early, but that's a concession for moving somewhere where they'll have a bit more space.
While Celia and Debbie agree that leaving London is the right move, there are certain topics still up for discussion.
We have different things that we want.
The garden has got to be a large garden.
I don't care what the garden looks like, I just need the space.
And I'm sure the 3 girls will have plenty to say as well.
Do know that you're not going to have the master bedroom. My room is going to be a no-child zone.
Arguments about rooms aside, being together trumps everything else.
We're both strong and we will both voice our opinions respectfully, of course. That's my mum, so...
5 fierce ladies fit to burst. Pip, try not to pop.
So we're talking about the complexities of living space.
That's right.
Yeah.
For 5 of you.
Yeah.
Or the potential to create that living space.
in looking to build an annex, one thing that is in our favour is the fact that the councils and the planning authorities are very pro multi-generational living in terms of planning permission, because it releases pressure on the housing market.
Perfect.
And Celia, how do you picture the annex?
Sitting area, bedroom, kitchenette, and shower.
OK, so what's the budget then for everybody doing this together?
£645.
OK.
There is something set aside for the annex. I'm not opposed to doing an extension for, you know, so we can get the family kitchen diner, because eating is definitely
Cooking.
what we'll be doing a lot. Mum will be doing the cooking.
I like the sound of you. You don't want to come and live with me, do you?
No, you can't. I'm afraid you can't have her. I'm sorry, that's not going to happen.
The sale of Celia's home and the remortgaging of Debbie's means they have an impressive £645,000 budget.
And they put aside a separate pot of cash for the annex. The property should only be about an hour's commute to the girls' school.
They're also looking for 3 or 4 bedrooms, a big family kitchen and a large, mature garden for Celia.
Ah, look, it's TV's Phil Spencer.
Hello, good morning to you.
How are you?
Well, I'm a little bit sort of flummoxed about my challenges of the week.
But you've got a sharp suit on, Phil. You'll manage it.
I'm on my best behaviour this week.
Yeah.
Different generations need an annex. It's a big, old, wide bulk of a brief. I'm going to do my ultimate best.
Yeah. Your ultimate best, Phil. It's not a high bar, is it?
Come on. My first property for Debbie and Celia is certainly top drawer. We're in Hatfield, about 40 minutes' drive to the girls' school.
Hatfield is well connected with transport links and is known as a hotspot for shopping. Less built up than North London, there's still enough of a buzz for all 3 generations to feel right at home.
So this is the first house I wanted to show you.
Okay.
This is a massive change from where you are.
Looks great.
Yeah.
A 4-bed detached house built in the 1930s. The property has been extended to the side, adding an extra room and garage.
Upstairs, there are 3 bedrooms, 2 doubles and a smaller single, which would work for Debbie and the 3 girls.
Downstairs offers lots of living space for our large family of 5. The rear-facing kitchen could be opened up to join with the dining room and extended living room.
Celia could convert the large garage into an annex with separate entrance. Or the breathtaking garden has more than enough room to build one.
Their budget is set at £645,000. This substantial home comes in under that, at a guide price of between £600 and £615. The kitchen is a little bit basic.
It's small, but it's something that we could work with, so for now.
But actually, I want to get you through and show you what's behind that wall.
Okay.
Through here. Because if that wall wasn't there, and you knocked through, you've then got the kitchen diner.
Absolutely.
It's great space.
It's a wonderful space.
The garage is through there.
Okay.
So you could have bedroom, living room, kitchenette and your own separate entrance on this floor.
I would like that.
Yep.
We're very happy so
Very
far.
happy. Yes.
Let's hope the upstairs matches up.
It's always dangerous to peak too early, but obviously this viewing is going really well. In fact, it's going better than I dared hope for.
This is the smaller of the rooms. It's quite compact.
Yeah.
However, there is still a sweetener to this, and I think it should make it even tastier. So somebody said they wanted a decent garden. You've got a third of an acre here.
I actually don't know what to say.
Great. Oh, my good heavens. It's really nice. I could see myself walking around this garden.
Did not expect this at all.
Yeah. I would have to do the annex, and I don't know how much that will cost.
There is a quite intriguing element to this. That house has a very small garden. The person who lives in that house would be delighted to buy a portion of this garden. You could fund that work by selling off the end third of this garden.
Wow.
Very, very interesting. There's a lot to consider.
We're off and running.
So where do you go from here, Phil?
Start as you mean to go on, Kirstie. Cracking properties ahead.
Brimming with cosmopolitan cool, Hitchin is a property hotspot. Homes here are not cheap, and Debbie and Celia will get less for their money than back at Property One in Hatfield.
So, your top spot?
Yeah. Yes.
The commutability, the good schools, it's very, very popular. This house has space and it has opportunity, and that's why we're here.
Yep.
Come on then, Celia. A 3-bed semi-detached, this property is all about potential, creating additional space for all the family.
Downstairs has 2 reception rooms. The rear-facing lounge diner is a great social space for our 3 generations. The kitchen is small, but could be extended by adding a 2-storey side extension,
Which would also substantially increase the size of the first floor, turning 3 bedrooms into 4, plus an additional bathroom.
Spending money on extending the house would give Celia her own space. It's on the market at offers in excess of £600,000, 45 grand under budget.
So, we have a 3-bedroomed house, but come through the back, because this has already been extended once.
OK.
To give this big family living room.
This is like a conservatory, this bit here, isn't it?
Yeah, coming in, it felt quite small.
It's not so much about what's here now in this house, it's about what it could be.
The only way to make this house work for them would be to extend.
But this is where the opportunity is to build to here.
Yeah.
An extension into the driveway space would open up the narrow kitchen and create their dream kitchen diner. And at the front of the house, Celia would get her own space. In the upper story, Debbie would get her own large master with ensuite. And with the money saved on the purchase price and their annex pot, they could afford to do the work here. So it would absolutely be big enough for you.
It's quite a big space.
I'm not sensing you're feeling this from your kind of body language, both of you.
I think after seeing the first house, not just the garden, yes, but it's just lighter and brighter, felt more us.
But this is
yes,
in
absolutely,
Hitchin,
which is where we ideally
want to be.
Yeah. It's not for us.
No.
not for you. Come on then, moving on.
On their budget, this is as good as it gets in Hitchin.
To find them the space they need, I may have to go out on a limb. Finding somewhere in their top area of Hitchin that beats Property 1 is my next challenge. To do so, I've come to the outskirts of the town. It's going to be a good day today.
Yep, I think so.
I can feel it in my bones.
Me too. Me too.
From there, the girls' journey to school would be via a 40-minute train journey, and the 20-minute bus trip to the station wouldn't be a problem either. Just as we go in, bus stop.
Yeah.
Really easy.
Yes.
There's a lot to take in.
Wow.
It's quite something, this is.
Definitely.
Looks absolutely lovely. Yeah.
Look at your smile. The outside has definitely made an impression, and inside this large semi-detached has charm and space aplenty.
The upstairs has 5 bedrooms, giving Debbie and her 3 daughters a room each. The master bedroom also has an ensuite, so Debbie wouldn't have to share a bathroom.
Downstairs are 3 reception rooms. The long living room could be modified for Celia to use as an internal annex, and it already has a separate entrance.
A bright dining room and a cosy, snug sitting room would be great shared family space, as would the fab country kitchen, leading out onto a large garden which would keep Celia busy planting and growing.
With all this space, a separate annex isn't necessary. So, combining their budget of £645k with their pot set aside for an annex, they would be able to stretch to the asking price of a fiver under £700,000. This is the big family living room.
OK.
This could be self-contained because you have a massive kitchen.
It's really nice.
Really, really lovely.
And spacious. Yes, I do like it.
It's probably something that I wouldn't have considered. The location is a little more rural than I would have considered, but absolutely lovely from what I've seen so far. I could imagine myself in this very kitchen as it is.
With Mum doing the cooking?
Mum doing the cooking.
A house in the country would take some getting used to, and not just for Debbie and Celia. For the three girls, this would be a huge change. I might have overcooked it here, but I had to try my luck.
Oh, this is nice.
Seems simmering away quite nicely, Pip.
I got a warm feeling. I actually really, really love it.
This looks like a house that I could
You
live
could
in.
be happy in.
Yeah.
I think you have a new front runner, Phil.
I really, really love what we've seen. This is a future-proof home for my family.
This is the icing on the cake.
There's a lot of icing.
Really?
They've had the icing and the cake. I hope they have room for one more slice of property pie.
So keeping it country, my next house is in the village of Whitwell.
There's a good community feel here, a station with direct trains to London nearby, and the drive to school would be a little over an hour.
Now this, it's detached. It's 5-bed. It's contemporary. It's modern.
Okay.
It's something a bit different. It's got plenty of opportunities for you, Celia, and options for the future.
Okay. That sounds good.
Let's do that then.
Okay.
This 5-bed detached family home would give everyone their own space. It's set over 3 different levels.
On the ground floor are a kitchen and dining room and a garage, which could convert into an annex for Celia.
The lower ground floor to the rear is the main living area. There are also 3 rooms that could be bedrooms, one for each of Debbie's daughters.
Debbie could have the whole top floor to herself, with a master that has a fab finish and its ensuite. There's enough space in the short term, so using some of the annex pot set aside, the guide price of 700 grand is certainly affordable.
Come on in. We're going to go downstairs first. So this is the main living room with access out to the garden, which is lovely.
It's a bit small, really.
It's very different from what we've looked at.
Very different. Newish houses are not particularly my taste.
It's quite different from what we have in mind.
Oh dear, Phil.
This house could work for them, but the topsy-turvy layout might be making it difficult for them to imagine living here.
At the moment, it doesn't provide us with that family space.
That family dining, is it?
Things were going so well, Pip. But you can always count on me for support.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
Yeah, OK. OK. Property 4's fallen a bit flat. I mean, I'd like to imagine that they've just been dwelling a lot on the third one.
It's that warmness.
Yeah,
It's that
I'm
warmth.
not getting that feeling. I'm not getting that emotion, you know?
Will you just say, I'm really sorry not to come and meet them, and it's only
Okay.
Because we came to property
3 and now they're in a bit of a quandary.
and I just wanted to give them as much
Time as I possibly could, and I couldn't have done that if I'd come over to you.
Well, I'll explain.
No slacking. Okay.
Okay, bye.
See you, bye.
If you ever have the privilege of having Phil Spencer find you a home, trust his instincts. He knows what he's talking about.
Slacker.
There I was, trying to big you up.
Open sesame.
Oh, wow.
That's the garage.
Nice.
So that could be converted, incorporated within the house, and it could be your space.
Okay. I just don't get that.
Don't get the feeling.
No.
I don't think it's for us.
I think it's clear where their hearts lie.
Do you want to go back to house number 3?
Yes.
Any chance the girls could come and join us?
I think we could try and make that happen.
Yeah.
I bet they'll be full of opinions.
They will be.
Come on. Property 3 will have to work for Debbie's daughters, so not quite over the line yet. I'm keen to see how the 2 older girls, Kada and Maya, and their sister Anaya feel about what would be a complete change of lifestyle. I think one of the challenges is working out how it would all work and how you'd all live in the house. And, of course, who gets what bedroom. Massive argument, nothing to do with me.
You started it now.
I'm out of here.
It's a lot of house for them to take in.
Okay.
This is our kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like it to look a little bit
More modern.
Yeah.
Good luck, Mum.
Thank you, I'm gonna need it.
Debbie and Celia have bought into the rural lifestyle. and Anaya seems quite at home. But Kada and Maya may need more convincing.
What do you think about the idea of actually leaving where we are now to live in the country?
I'm warm to the idea.
As long as I can make like maybe an hour journey to get to London and see friends or family or anyone that I might want to see.
Food for thought for Debbie.
How are you getting on up there?
Maya is saying, I don't want to live in a house with a country kitchen. Kada, she wants to have more understanding of the village and understand what happens for the average 14-year-old.
Yeah. Big move for you all.
It absolutely is.
But for a 14-year-old, it's a massive change of lifestyle.
It is.
Not quite back of the net, Phil.
It's certainly the clear favourite, but more family thinking's required before they can commit. For Debbie and Celia, the 5-bed house near Hitchin was their definite favourite. But the rural setting would be a big change for the children, so this is a tough one to call. You two okay?
Yeah.
I'm feeling good, yes.
But where are you at?
I definitely like the house. When we left after second viewing, I thought this property could really, really work for us.
And how are you feeling, Celia?
I do like the place. Yeah.
Do you like it enough? This would be life-changing for everyone, so they need to be 100% sure. Debbie and Celia are still undecided. They're worried about the upheaval the move would have on the children. In particular, 14-year-old Kada.
It's important that everybody is on board.
Yeah.
And 4 out of 5 is not quite all the way there.
Kada is a bit reluctant at the moment simply because she doesn't know about the surrounding area. I completely understand that.
She talks about on the way out, maybe coming back on the weekend, getting the bus.
Great. I don't know what you're minded to do at the moment, but my advice is actually do nothing right now.
Okay.
Because I think you need everybody's buy-in before you can start the process. Can we talk next week?
We definitely can. Thanks for everything.
You're very welcome. It's clear Debbie and Celia need a little more time to make sure this is the right move for all the family. Good luck at the weekend.
Okay.
Let's talk soon.
Thank you very much.
Over with Celia and Debbie, they didn't take long to make up their minds about property 3 on the outskirts of Hitchin.
It had everything that we needed on the face of it. However, it was just a little bit too remote for us.
It's really about the girls and they want to get back to Henfield to their school.
We need to be driven with the head, not so much with the heart.
4 months later, with Hitchin proving fruitless, they've broadened their search.
The other place that we're looking at is Bishop Stortford. We've seen a few properties online and we'll be making some appointments to do some viewing.
Seems things are moving forward and hopefully everyone can get what they want.
The most important thing that we have to find the right house. It's quite hard to suit everybody, but I'm quite confident we'll get what we need.
We had Phil's help. We've narrowed things down and we just need to just do it, basically.
With that attitude and a bit of luck, hopefully they'll find the right place soon.